Welcome to Wren teaches you how to cook ramen. Now, before you say something, Wren, aren't you supposed to be doing something else? Silence. We don't talk about it. We're making ramen. Recording audio? Wow, I'm just lazy to do an entire voiceover for this. Hi. Things you will need. Any ramen packet you prefer. I'm using chicken because I like this and I grew up on this. Your pot. Any pot will do. This is not the recommended pot, but it's fine. That is usually like the fundamental steps. You also need water because duh, please don't start a fire in your place because you decided to cook ramen without water. But I like to add more to my ramen. So I have ham. You can put any meat. I'm sorry to all the vegans watching this. And eggs. I apologize again. So, back to the voiceovers. Okay, so step number 1, fundamental. Put water in your goddamn pot. I will say this again later on, but do not burn your kitchen down because you decided to cook ramen without water. Step 1, fill it up. It recommends 4 cups, but I eyeball it because of course I do. There's water in here. Trust me, there's water in here. Look at that. Step. We have water in here. You put the lid. You put this thing on a high or highest temperature and you call it a day and you let it boil. Do not burn yourself. Remember, water.
5 minutes later.
Here are 2 optional steps that you can take. 1, just turning on the vent above your stove, and then 2, opening the pot lid away from you so the steam goes away from you so you don't burn yourself because steam burns kind of hurt. But here's what actually step 3 is. Gently putting the ramen into the pot so you do not burn yourself. So you snip the bag open or tear it open depending on, and you very gently take that out and plop it in. Now here's step 3.5. This is where you put in any optional ingredients that you have. So like vegetables, as you can see here, I am putting an egg in. I usually put 2. But this is where you would add everything else kind of so it can all cook together. This is what your ramen should be looking up like right about now. Hey, guess who was a dumbass and forgot to get a fork to stir the ramen? So me. So step 4 is get utensils to actually cook the food you are making.
5 minutes later.
Alright, welcome to step 5, which is turning off the heat and taking the pot off the heat. This is just to stop the ramen for overcooking, and then so then you can add the season packaging, which is now going into step 6, where you are now adding the flavoring packet. So you just do a nice little snip with some scissors, and you put this in a circular motion. This just kind of helps evenly disperse the seasoning throughout it. And then we do a very nice little stir. So we just stir that around, help it disperse even more, and then do not touch it. Leave your ramen alone for like a second. Don't touch it. Prep your bowl. Speaking of bowls, you can see I kind of forgot to get it. So welcome to step 7. Get your bowl and start prepping that thing so you can pour the ramen into it. Now this is where I would add like meats because I don't want to overcook it when it's in the ramen. It's just something I do. You do not have to follow this step. As you can see, I'm clearly struggling to get the ham out of the bag. But see, we take 1 piece, I add 2 pieces, you just don't get to see it second, and we just put it in the bowl. We zip it up and we leave it the fuck alone. See, look at that gorgeousness. Look at how sexy it is. Now welcome to step 8. Optional step is that you can turn off the vent. Welcome to step 8. You pour that shit into a bowl and call it a day. Look at how proud I am. I'm so proud of myself. And this is what your ramen should look like, the finishing project, all nice and pretty in the bowl. It would just be stayed because it's near the end and I'm actually going to eat this because I'm hungry. Clean up your station, throw your trash away, put everything back. So do that first before you eat. Unless when it comes to the pot, let that cool down. Don't put it back on the heat like I just did. Yeah. Throw your stuff. Be good, clean up, especially if you live with other people.